Black-Eyed Kids on Highway 58. I don't know where you stand on the existence of the Black-Eyed Kids, but for a long time I thought it was all bullshit. When my friend Jesse and I were young, we were all in on ghosts. We'd look at stuff on the internet, watch ghost hunting TV shows, and living in Tennessee, we knew all about the Bell Witch and the Ant House near Pulaski. But ghosts were as far as we went. Bigfoot? Black-Eyed Kids? We were kids, but we weren't stupid. At least that's how we looked at it. Then I met one of them. Jesse and I were in our late teens, and in the summer we used to bomb around town all night in his Chevette. We'd listen to tunes, try to meet girls, get high, whatever we could get up to, you know? Well, this one night, it had to have been around 3 or 4 in the morning, when Jesse ran out of smokes. We were rolling up Highway 58 at the time, so we pulled into the Circle K across from Carter's Shooting Supply, and Jesse ran inside. I turned up the radio and leaned back in my seat, fully relaxed. It didn't last long, as a few minutes later I heard a knock at the window. I looked over and there was a boy, maybe 12, standing there. He was wearing a gray hoodie, with the hood pulled up and over his forehead to the point where I couldn't really make out his eyes. I cracked my window and asked what he wanted, to which he replied he wanted to borrow my cell phone. There was no way in hell I was going to hand over my phone to some rando kid in the middle of the night, so I declined, but I told him he could always use the phone inside the gas station. They were pretty good about it as long as you weren't a dick to them. But the kid wouldn't budge. Just kept standing there, repeating his question. And that's when I began to notice the strangest thing. The longer he was near me, the more unsettled and scared I began to feel. As these feelings grew in me, the kid's demeanor changed. He didn't become more aggressive exactly, but he did become something more than insistent. As his movements changed, his hoodie began to slip back, and I could suddenly see his eyes. They were black, and the only way I can describe my reaction looking at them was primal fear. For whatever reason, this was enough to get rid of him. The kid quickly moved back to the tree line, and even though Jesse got in a moment later, he didn't see him. He just asked me what was wrong since I was pale as a sheet. He jokingly asked if I'd seen a ghost, but I couldn't bring myself to laugh.